We have to think of a cool name for you, like the Brewsters or the Bruminati or the Teacups. I don't know. We'll think of something cool. But we wanted to introduce a new segment, the book club. The first book up is going to be Crazy Faith by Pastor Michael Todd. We want to read this book along with you and have a discussion about it, like a good old-fashioned book club. So that'll definitely be something fun for us to do together. And we want to get you guys' input on the book and what you think. This kind of goes along with what we've been discussing about vision and manifestation. Up top of the book here, you have to see it before you see it. So that's having that vision about what you want your future to be, because it's only crazy until it happens. So you have to have a little crazy faith in order to start a cafe or a podcast or whatever it is that you're working on. I'm sure you had to step out on that crazy faith in order to do it. So let's read this together. One of the excerpts off the back I did want to read. In Crazy Faith, Pastor Michael Todd shows us how to step out in faith and dive into the purposeful life of trusting God for the impossible. Guys, this is going to be a good read. So we'll get into this book together. And we'll talk about it, and we'll love to hear from you. Talk to you soon.
Welcome to episode 7 of
What's Brewing, Sis?
I'm Shelly.
I'm Bianca.
And I'm Deonna, and here we come together to serve the brew.
Yeah.
So glad you guys came back for episode 7.
Yeah,
7 of them.
we are officially vets, okay?
We in there. We
doing it.
Last episode, affirm it till it's confirmed.
Yes, manifestation.
All about manifestation.
It was a wonderful time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
It was a really good episode to speak about, how you are in charge of your own goals.
You are.
By your thoughts and, the actions that you put forth. So that was really great to talk about that. And it kind of made me think afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, those thoughts that I have are very powerful. So it kind of makes me want to, be more positive in my thoughts as well.
How would you say you guys are enjoying podcasts so far?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I feel like every episode is something that I could take away and think about.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Especially the manifestation episode, I would say the first episode. So if you haven't watched those two, please go back and watch the dolphins. Don't get in any water.
Watch all the episodes because I'm sure there's something for everyone. So
absolutely. Yeah. But every time I walk away, I'm like, for me, I try to self-reflect as much as I can, and I'm like, okay, you need to probably change this, or you can do a little bit better than this, or forget them, they wrong. Sometimes, but I've been enjoying it. I feel like I'm growing from this. So
absolutely,
it's really good.
Definitely, it's always good to grow, and sometimes I feel like saying it out loud versus thinking about it kind of helps put it out there in the universe for you to take it away.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
That was really fun. So we definitely had some questions.
Yes, we had a question from our last episode.
Carolyn's Corner is
Carolyn's
back.
Carolyn's Corner is where you want to be. This is where you would want to be. But she had a really good question. She said that I was psychic. So Carolyn, I want to know what I said in that last episode to make you think I'm psychic. But she then said, do you guys believe in physics or in someone psychic? Sorry, do you?
I believe in the laws of inertia. Yeah.
That's not. I keep it at the end. I'm not gonna even edit that out. I'm gonna let them make fun of me. Physics just seems right.
Objects in motion remain in motion.
Yes. Do you believe in psych? She said I was psychic, so I should have added her that. But she said, do you guys believe in psychics or them reading your palms, speaking existence in your future?
Mic drop. That's a tough question. So I do believe that every person has some intuition, whether you're tapped into it or not. And sometimes those intuitions can be like deja vu, or times you're like, man, this played out before, or I had a dream about this and now it's coming true. Because I've had those moments like, man, I dreamed like literally down to every detail, and then it has come true. So I feel like every person has some sort of intuition, but as far as like psychics telling your future, I have never had an up close episode of that, so I don't know.
Yeah. So I've seen other people get their palms read, and I was probably too chicken to do it.
Yeah.
But I definitely like. I watch. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Long Island.
I watch her.
I watch her, and I'm just like, she has to be in cahoots with all these people to to get this information, and I just don't think that that's the case. So I would say I believe her and her being able to kind of like hear these things, because it's like impossible things that she would know. So yeah, I would say with that, then I would have to probably believe in it for sure.
It'll be hard to be in cahoots with a whole studio audience.
Right. And then why? Why would you do that, I guess?
Yeah.
So, not to be a naysayer, but I wouldn't say that I don't believe.
You don't believe in physics? No.
I believe in physics wholeheartedly, but when it comes to psychics, fortune tellers, mediums, any of those sorts of things, I have to default to what the Bible says about that, which is that there are people that have the ability to tap into the spirit realm, but not all spirit realm tapping is good. So although someone may be able to converse with spirits, it's not necessarily good spirits. So it's not something that you want to invite in. And mediums, although they may have some information that's true, it could be given to them by evil spirits. And it could be like partly true and partly a lie. So not being able to decipher what is actually truth or what is mixed in with some evil implications, it can like open up the door to a spirit realm that you really don't want to be involved or associated with. And not having the knowledge to know what's the truth and what's the lie.
That's why I like the Long Island medium, because she tells her story when she was a kid. I guess something happened to her when she was a young kid and she started hearing voices. She also lived across the street from a cemetery, so that was kind of her initial being with the beings, being able to hear that. But she said sometimes that she even like wishes she didn't have this gift. It becomes a burden. Because there was one episode I'll never forget where this young kid died in a car accident, and he came like sobbing to her with it was a very heavy spirit on her, and so she just so happened to meet the mom. And she met the mom first, and then the spirit came upon her. So when the spirit came upon her, she said, please go. Like, I can't handle this. It's just too hard for me to bear, because he wanted to be back with his mom. So I think there are some psychics out there who don't necessarily want to have that gift, if they do have it. So, yeah.
I don't know if it was her, but I used to watch a few episodes of that. But I feel like she did say something of the sort. Like, sometimes it's not the best spirits coming forth.
Yeah.
So that does, that makes it a little scary for me. I did consider, because she used to do tours, and like come to Chicago and different states. And, I did consider, like, I would love just one more conversation or to have that one more connection. And,
and that's where it gets tricky, because, evil spirits know our desires too. Like, that we would want to have some connection with a loved one. But the chances are, or the possibilities are that, like we used to play a game in school, 2 truths and a lie.
Yeah.
If these spirits are coming to you with 2 truths and a lie, you don't know what's true and what's a lie, and what it can open up for you mentally, spiritually. So it would be best not to try to tap into those realms.
Yeah, no, I don't want it. It's not something that I wouldn't invite it in my life. No. But I think, like, if I saw her and she wanted to, I wouldn't be like, no,
I would be
absolutely
like,
not.
no, thank you.
You would be. I wouldn't say no. I mean, especially if it's her, because I kind of see her, know her story. Maybe if it was somebody else that I didn't know, I probably would say no. But I think I would be open to it. Now, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna go out and search for it. You know what I mean? I feel like I have a connection to those that have passed on in my life.
Yeah.
And I keep them very close to me, so I don't necessarily feel like that's something that I need. But I do think people do seek it out. You know, seek out that help.
People definitely seek it out.
People seek it out even for their like future, like what is my future gonna be?
Yeah.
But I feel like also with that, if somebody tells you what they think your future is gonna be, you're gonna walk that path,
right?
You know, in the back of your head anyway, because someone has told you that's what it was versus what your natural path would have been.
Yeah.
And things can be revealed to you in a different type of way. Like I feel like if it's a random psychic or fortune teller or whatever, you don't know who they are as a person. You don't know what their spiritual practices and beliefs are. You don't know where they're getting their information from. So I would just employ anyone who yearns a deeper sense of knowledge of self or what's to come or what has been to search, the Bible versus seeking out a fortune teller, because through scripture you can also things can be revealed through prayer, through your spiritual advisors that you do know and trust, and know that but even the Bible tells you to beware of false prophets too. So I'm not saying go to every prophet service where there's somebody that's going to tell you good things and only things that you want to hear, and about money and prosperity, because although some of that may be true, it may not be either. So you do have to have a spirit of discernment.
Tell us how you guys feel. Tell us in the comment, like, have you seen a psychic? My family, my mom's is from New Orleans, so everybody always says, like, did you come back with a voodoo doll? Do you believe in that type of stuff? And I don't, but it's very heavy, in New Orleans. So I think, let us know in the comments. Have you seen a psychic before? What do you think about it? And, let us know.
And how you tap into your own intuition.
Yes, for sure.
So,
which kind of brings us to our new episode that we're talking about, which is
Vision, and the subtitle is Sight Beyond What I See. So with that, you have to think on the things that you want, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, and sometimes having a visual representation of that will keep you motivated, keep you inspired, and keep you working towards those goals. So vision boards or dream boards or whatever avenue, whether it's a journal, a checklist, all of those things will help you stay on task and remember your goals and your whys for what you want to achieve.
I feel like sometimes having it not just in your head, but like out, in front of you, something you can see, touch, walk by, helps you. Yeah, have a constant reminder of what it is that you're working for and what it is that you want to do. And we kind of did that ourselves. Back in 2019, we all had a vision board day where we sat down and, had newspaper clippings and arts and crafts. So we had an arts and crafts day and put together our own vision boards. And that was really fun. That was the first time I had ever done it.
Really?
Yeah. Before, I'm sure a lot of people watched Oprah, but, I think it was an episode of Oprah many years ago. And I was like, just because you put on a board doesn't mean it's going to happen. Right. That sounds dumb.
And it's so funny you bring up Oprah, because I was watching a podcast where she was on it, and she was saying she's kind of thrown away the vision board concept, and now she does the more manifestation concept, because she's like, I feel like my mind is going to give me kind of what I want, but I feel like you can do the both. I feel like you can
I think
manifest
they're kind of in the same line.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And also, a vision board might be a stepping stone into manifestation.
Yeah,
you got to start from somewhere.
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
If it's just having a journal, or if it's actually having a board, then you can work toward that.
Journaling is something that I wish I could do. Like, I wish I
could
try so bad, because I'm like, if I can just get these words down on paper and kind of go back and even sometimes read it, because I used to journal all the time.
Yep, in my teen years I used to journal.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I have the thoughts, but when I go to write it down, I'm sitting there like,
I just always feel like I don't have time. I don't have enough time to commit and devote to journaling consistently. I still do it, kind of inconsistently, but yeah, consistently.
Stay tuned for our time management
episode. Oh, we're gonna have a whole episode of time management. Oh, jeez, wow. So Lord, nervous. Well, what was so amazing and to know is that was your first time doing the vision board, and it's like one of your vision boards, maybe more, came to life. I think that's so amazing.
Yeah. So this is mine. I still have it. I used to have it up on my wall, and when I moved, I haven't put it back up. But I put a few things on there that I wanted to achieve at the time. I was, living in an apartment. We didn't have enough space, so I put on there that I wanted a home. I said that I wanted to cherish friendships, and here we are. I went on there adventures and traveling, and we went on a trip or two so far. So
yeah, we did.
But COVID happened.
Yes, we did.
So that shut up.
Mama down there.
Faith, pray more, worry less. I'm working on that. Business goals. So we're here.
Yeah.
We got our cafe kind of off the ground. We're still laying the foundation. Yep. More positivity. Love this life. I will glow all year long. So I was having a rough year in 2019. 2019 through 2021 was like rough. So this was just trying to, help me, be more positive.
Man, Bianca, those years were hard for you, but you achieved so much in that time frame. I think that deserves such a big applause for you. Even though that was probably the toughest period of your life, that you still managed to hold it all together. It's something to shout about. We gotta shout each other's accomplishments, and I just think that, you just even saying that this was your first vision board, to me, that's just a constant reminder of write it down, put it, make it plain. So that's awesome.
I felt like I had to keep going, because if I stopped and let everything that was going on overcome me, where would I be? Yeah. So having this and actually walking past it every day was like, okay, you know what? Let me sign up for classes.
Yeah.
So I'm still in school, but I'm working on it. Absolutely. So I left the spot blank, because you never know when you want to add a new goal. So I left that blank so I could add something new on there.
And up here it says dream big.
Yes, dream big.
So.
Yes.
Awesome.
Our strip mall. We're buying a strip mall. Okay.
So that vision board had multiple components. There was components about career, education, family,
homes, traveling, enjoying life, faith. So
it's multifaceted. So your dream board or vision board could either be like that, where it's broad with multiple components, or it could be more focused, like a board that's just about career, or it could be a theme board. You could even have a vacation theme of all the places you want to vacation. So we're gonna do, and now great thing, with changes in technology and things, you can also do a digital vision board. So we're gonna work on a digital vision board with a theme around Cafe Coco Latte.
Cool, very, very cool. Let's put it together.
Yeah. What would you put on your travel vision board?
Travel vision board.
So Paris would definitely be number one. Paris is just something I've always dreamed, a place I've always dreamed of going. So I do a little bit of photography, and in that photography, I'm like, I just want to take pictures of people standing in front of the tower, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Taking a picture of that, and just capture the lights at night, and I've always wanted to go there. But definitely Jamaica, then after anywhere with a beach, and then anywhere with another beach after. Or my dream. And Bora Bora. I want to go to Bora Bora.
Oh. So for me, it will be anywhere tropical. I need sun, I need sand, and water.
Yes.
So, Jamaica, all the St. Croix, Martin, all of those. I want to go to Haiti. I have found this love for Haiti. I joined a Faces of Haiti Instagram group page or whatever, and it's so so beautiful there.
Okay.
You know, I think when you see it on the news or hear about it, it sounds so like downtrodden and
Yeah.
you know horrible. But like these, you get to see like the beaches and all the nice stuff there. So I have Haiti on my list.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, I definitely have Kenya on my list. You know, my husband
Yeah.
is from Kenya. I
Yeah.
have family there that I haven't met, so that's definitely like a top spot that I want to go.
Mhm.
But yeah, I also like anywhere where tropical weather, beaches and sand and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, island me please.
Yes. I'm an island girl.
Or a cup with an umbrella in it,
Yes.
like just a week of just going away and turning off all cell phones and technology and just relaxing. The most beautiful thing is listening to the waves at night. Oh gosh, I just
We're
wanna do that.
manifesting, guys.
Yes.
We're manifesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta
See,
do
this
that.
is how manifesting works.
Yes. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, so that but there's many other places too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
As we go to one place, and we'll add another. But
Oh, we are
Yeah.
podcasting on location. We are taking this podcast on the road. I can't wait for that first episode because that's a must. We got it.
Absolutely. And we'll bring all of you guys with us.
Yes. So if you are into a physical vision board, something
Mhm.
similar to how Bianca showed, there's also, you can do a shadow box vision board.
Yes, and I'll display mine. It's beautiful. I'll do that. I'll display mine because I did one as well, and just I encompassed much of what Bianca had on hers, and just kind of made it my own. But put on there my hopes and dreams, my wishes and my wants. I'm trying to think. Did I put a man on there? I think I did put a man on there. That's one of the things that I want to kind of just manifest in my life. Good relationships, you know. So yes, I'll share a picture of mine.
You'll see it here.
Yes.
Yes. So some of the things you might need to gather, your materials if you're going to make a physical vision board would be like magazines.
Mhm.
You can clip out phrases or pictures.
Yep.
Pictures like of your family or yourself.
Yeah.
Markers, colored pencils, stickers, scissors, glue, tape, you know, anything that you would use in scrapbooking,
Mhm.
you could possibly use on a vision board as well.
Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
My second favorite place. If you guys want to
Sponsor,
sponsor us,
please.
please reach out. We're available at this email.
Yes. We are definitely available. Sponsor us. We spend enough money at your stores.
Yes.
Sponsor our podcast.
Here's our email.
And when it comes to the visual vision,
Yes, I got my
Digital vision
my
board.
physics messed up. I got it right.
vision board. You can use our, trusted, lovely friend Pinterest for
Yes, I love
images,
Pinterest.
and then you can also use Canva. It's very
Yes.
user friendly. So those are a couple references for making digital.
Yeah, you always have it on your phone. You don't have to be at home to get it. Everybody takes their phone everywhere they go, so you can have it on your phone and just, when you're reading a book or when you're just outside and you're eating at a restaurant or something, you can take out your vision board, and it could be your digital vision board, and it will be your constant reminder of things that you want to manifest in your life.
Like we actually did it for our cafe. We have one just for the menu. We have one just for what we want it to look like. And it's kind of cool. Sometimes you're sitting there at night like, oh, yeah, I want that. Let me add that to the
we
board.
added so many things to
Yeah.
our Pinterest board.
But good things, I'm like Pinterest. They have everything on Pinterest. Is like the picture.
If you would like to sponsor us,
The picture Google.
our email.
Pinterest, please. Come on.
Yeah.
Please. But it's like the Google version of another format, but with pictures, and they have just about everything. Because we were like, well, what if we did, the color of paint blue in our cafe, and it's like searching cafe with paint blue glow, and it's something always seems or tends to come up. And then when those things don't come up, it's nice to see, and then we can like visualize it, and then really make it happen when we do open our cafe. So.
Yep.
So thanks, Pinterest.
Thank you. But if you want to sponsor, go ahead and add that in.
We're like we promote these big companies. Just sponsor.
Do you guys think that vision boards help you to manifest the things that you want?
Yeah, for sure.
I would say
I believe it.
If used properly. I think sometimes people do make vision boards and like put them away and not actively go back and review them and celebrate when they do accomplish something that they put on the board. So you have to use it, you have to review it, and make sure that you're actually working towards the things that you put on the vision board.
Yeah.
So if you use it as a tool, then I think yes, it is effective in manifesting your.
Yeah, I hung mine up on the wall, and what's funny is I don't think I gave it a good placement, so I don't have to necessarily walk by it. I have to sit at my desk, so it's kind of behind me. I see it when I have like my camera up or I'm in a meeting, and it's behind me. So I think I want to take it and move it in front of me so it can be a reminder for me.
Yeah, I have to put mine back up. I used to have it right above my desk. And when I moved, I just never put it back up, but it's behind my door, so I do kind of see it.
Yeah.
So I want to put it back up. I'm just debating where to put it now. So do I want it when I first wake up, kind of like right there? Do I want to put it right back above my work desk? So I'm figuring that out.
And I need a vision board redo. So the vision board that I started with you two, I never finished because I got the biggest board I could find, and I was like, I want to put all these different things on it. But I can be a little indecisive sometimes. Like, I want to make sure what I choose is what I want. So, like, I'm like, I don't have the right image or right phrase or right whatever that I want. So then I just never finish.
I think it's also important, and I'm not saying that you did, but don't overthink it. Like, when you start, because when you go through these magazine clippings, they probably won't have exactly what it is that you're looking at. So instead of looking for the image or the picture, write the word. Write one formulation of what exactly it is that you want displayed to be your reminder.
Yeah.
My idea behind us doing the vision board last time too was I wanted to, instead of cut the pictures and do the glue and put it on a board, I was like, well, let me just write it down, kind of like journal format. And then I later chose the shadow box. So
yeah, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So
so that wasn't my first time doing a vision board, and we did one after that. But that particular one, I think whatever I had decided in my head I wanted to look like or be, it just wasn't happening.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay to, like, if you start something and you maybe the vibe is off, you're not getting where you want to, walk away from it, take a step back from it, and go back to it. But I just never went back to it. So.
And I'm curious in the comments if anybody, if you guys have done vision boards or what your way of manifesting or getting your vision out so you can kind of follow your dreams and goals. Please tell us that in the comments and give us some ideas, too.
Yeah.
If you are a consistent journaler,
tell us your tips on that, because it's hard. Like, do you start off with a question to yourself? How do you start it? Because I always end up, I might write one sentence and be like, I don't know what else to say.
Okay, I'll give one good tip for that. So if I don't have a problem usually writing if I start writing, but if I do find myself feeling like I want to fill up this page but I don't have anything else to say on this topic, then it's always good to start writing it in form of like a gratitude journal. Because you should, if you get stuck and you start writing what you're thankful for, that's like a good way to fill up multiple pages.
Okay.
Or some people just do a gratitude journal, like that's the whole theme of the journal. It's about gratitude.
I've actually seen those at like Barnes and Noble, like a gratitude journal.
Yeah.
I have a story.
Like, Jesus Christ, when the last time?
So I was at a previous employer, and I had a terrible manager. And she was a micromanager, and she just really didn't care for me, nor did I care for her. We had a whole thing, and she gave me a gratitude journal one day as like I need to be grateful to have a job type thing, and that turned me off, and I was like, I wish I would, and that book stayed exactly in the spot where she put it, because I wish I would. I don't.
So, do you think it's a bad thing to get gifts from someone who you think you're getting it from a bad place for them?
for me, the vibe was off. You did it to be shady, as if I needed to be grateful that I work for this employer, as if there aren't other employers, which I showed her there was. And but
the association,
the petty me was like, I don't want it. But the more evolved Bianca would have been like, you know what, I'm gonna take this and use it because
I
it actually
have
benefits
so
me.
many stories like that, but I'll save them for later.
We'll have an episode.
We'll save it for later because that's tough. Some someone's being negative, and they're giving you something that could have maybe even been helpful. I would have said, I would have took it and wrote in it and said, thanks, this was really helpful for me.
Because what you could have been writing is, thank you, God, for showing me the new job. Thank you for this temporary place of employment, but I know better things are coming. Thank you for the heifer who thought she was doing something by trying to make me feel some type of way about this book, because this book is going to be used as a tool for my next step.
Which is a good question. Like, can vindictive people or negative people kind of show you the wrong way of doing, or show you the right way of doing stuff, and you kind of flip it on them?
They could show you the wrong way and you flip it to the positive, yes. Yeah. But you have to be in that state of mind. I'm an energy matcher. Yeah. So if she matched me at that time, if she matched me with negative energy, I'm be negative times 10. I'm just so we always clash. But in hindsight, I could have taken that gratitude journey. Even when I left the job, I left that thing right on the shelf. Like, girl, get this out of my face. I ain't doing nothing with this. But I should have kept it.
Yeah, you should have. Absolutely.
It had bad juju on it. I ain't like it.
My mom always says the best way to do this. I never tend to do it the way she says. She's a master at these things. But you get people back by, when they go low, we go high. Concept is that's all Miss LaRue. She is a very so yeah, I wish you would have kept that shirt away, but I still think you showed her.
What else you got?
We're gonna take an intermission right here.
Yes, let's take a break.
We are so glad you guys are here, and we are back with another great business to support this week. Legacy Libations by LaShonda. If you are a wine lover, this wine has an amazing taste, sure to please any palate. I have tried these wines, and the time it takes to achieve the great taste is purely amazing. LaShonda is an artist at winemaking. She knows how to pair and cook with wine, and her knowledge will have you a master too. She just released her summer collection that includes a pineapple, watermelon, and mango flavored wine. Need I say more? You can visit and place your order today at legacy-libations.com, and remember, she delivers too. Remember to drink wine responsibly. Now back to the brew.
Definitely take the time to visit our highlighted business of the week, and all businesses that we highlight, they're all good people with good products and services.
And we definitely want to build a network. So again, if you are interested in highlighting your business, check out our website. You could definitely mail any products to our P.O. box. You'll see that listed below. Yeah. And we'll be more than happy to highlight your business here as well.
Yes. Or get in touch with us by phone or by email.
Yes.
That part.
So we're back, and we're just about wrapping up on vision boards. We just want to make sure that if you have never done a vision board before, that you know that now is a great time to do so. A lot of folks like to do vision boards at the beginning of the year to kind of set their goals for the year, but it can be done at any time, so you do not have to wait until January.
Anytime. We did ours in June.
Yes, and then the main purpose of a vision board, they're used all around the world, and they're used to assist with clarifying, concentrating, and maintaining focus on specific goals and manifesting.
Yes. So it still circles back to that last episode. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Manifesting your goals. You want to have a vision, which is sight Beyond What I Can See.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely check that episode out. Check this one out. After you check this one out, excuse me.
Just watch all of them.
All of them.
Go back.
Yes. If you have not seen them all, then go and see them all. If you've seen them all, go see them again because there's always something to gather.
Yes, and I think we should definitely make sure that we also say we have over 200 subscribers.
Come on.
Our
Yourselves.
Collectively, our videos have been viewed, I think, 1,400 times now.
Yep.
So please, thank you everybody who has subscribed to our channel, who has commented. We love the Thursday night chats where we go into the live and we make sure that we address everybody that's there. So don't miss our Thursday night. They're like parties, you know? So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.
And share with your friends.
And share with your friends, please. But keep it brewing.
Keep it brewing.
Bye, guys.
Bye.